What's happening, guys? It's Friday, so that means a walk and talk. Well, today I'm walking in the Old Cavalry Cemetery in the State Thomas neighborhood of Dallas, Texas. It's an interesting little cemetery. So it's in between a Jewish cemetery and a Protestant cemetery. So Greenwood and Emmanuel Cemetery. A lot of cool graves here. I don't know necessarily that I want to think about that, but you do think about it. I think about it all the time. You know, recently, well, let me put it to you like this. In May of 2024, I was 371 pounds. To this morning, I'm 213. I lost the bulk of that weight in the span of about 6 months, most of it. Now I'm trying to figure out like how to maintain without going crazy, how to not like have like a disorder. It's difficult, I'll tell you that much. I've always liked cemeteries though, and coming to them. This is a really old one. They call it Old Cavalry Hill because apparently there's a new Calvary Hill. Not very inventive with the names here. I better let the sun get in front of me. Anyway, I see all these graves here. Here's one, died December 3rd, 1893. A lot of the people in this cemetery are immigrants. Anyway, can I even afford a funeral? These are, things you start to think about when you get older. I think part of mortality played into why I decided to get healthy. Anyway, this is not a health channel. This isn't well, it is a life channel, really. It's my life. My life is metal detecting. A lot of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe it. Speaking of eat, sleep, and breathe and metal detecting, I just signed up for the Masters of Metal Detecting at Dig Stock 11. So I got a little squad. It's going to be me, Carolina Tom, Detecting Carolina. That's Elliot Langford. And his brother will be the alternative, Eli, also a great detectorist. We're all good detectorists, but I feel good about that team. And I'm excited to do that competition. I don't know. Maybe we'll do well. First place wins $2,500, I think. So really excited about that. Excited about where the channel's heading. Things are looking good. I'm slowly getting more views. I think I ended up getting 32 subscribers this month. So not bad. The long form stuff, it takes longer. I haven't been making shorts, and to be quite honest, I've been really neglecting my Instagram. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to get it all together. I seem to have such a one-track mind. It's unfortunate. But I've really been focusing on YouTube a lot lately. I don't know if I'll ever make any money doing this. I don't care. I do kind of care. I would like to make some money because all the traveling is not cheap. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm very lucky and I'm very fortunate to be able to pursue my dreams. My dreams right now are traveling and metal detecting and trying to have as much life experience every single day as I can. And that's what I'm going to do. I definitely don't have the answers to all of the questions, but I'm trying to figure them out. I know it's difficult. People will say well, if it was easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. Well, that's a platitude. I would prefer some things to be easier. Oh, look what I see. Is this a catalytic converter? Look at that. Wow, they really messed up. Why would you leave that here? Anyway, I found some treasure in the cemetery, some platinum. If you didn't know, there's platinum in catalytic converters. But anyway, where was I going with this? I was just saying, I don't have all the answers. I don't presume to have all the answers. I'm just trying every day. Had some really good hunts this week. I found some cool stuff, so you'll be seeing those over the next couple Mondays. I'm a little ahead of the game right now. So next week, I'll be in New Orleans. I don't know if I'm going to detect there, but you'll definitely see a walk and talk from New Orleans. And then the Monday after that, you'll see a cool video, which is really, I think from today's hunt. I get so confused. But the point of the matter is I've got stuff scheduled to come out, and I'm ahead of the game. And I'm treating this like it's my job. And even though I do other stuff, this is what I want my job to be. You know, if you, on my tombstone, if I ever have one, I wanted to say, here's a metal detectorist. You know, maybe that's pathetic, but I don't care. It can be pathetic. It's what I want, and what I want is what matters. And what you want is what matters for your life. So, if there's something you're waiting to go after, stop waiting. You're not going to get there any quicker by waiting. Oh, look, I think I see a coin on it. So I meant to turn the camera around, and instead I turned it off like an idiot. But anyway, like I was saying, I think I see a coin on the ground. Let's turn around and see. Come on, camera. Where's my hand? Okay, there it is. It is a coin. It's a shield penny. Look at there. Well, I'm gonna leave it on one of these tombstones though, because it would have to be a really good something for me to want to take it out of a cemetery. You know, not that I'm spooky or hokey about that. I'm not. But you know, I do believe in a certain amount of reverence. It takes a lot to be born. And someone loved them enough to pay for a headstone, or they paid for their own headstone. So they must have made some kind of difference in someone's life. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's plenty of jerks out here, they get buried too. Whatever. I know when I die, I don't want to be remembered as a jerk. I want to be remembered as someone who cared and was nice to people. And I'm working on that. I'm not always as nice as I should be. But I'm trying, you know. Let's see what else is going on. So I've had some good hunts. I'm here at this cool cemetery, thinking about my own mortality. 1842 to 1905, Requiescat in pace. I guess that means rest in peace in Latin, I would assume, because this is owned by the Catholic diocese, so that's my assumption. I'm not going to get into a whole thing about Latin and Margaret Luther and the printing of the Bible in the 1500s in different languages and how that changed the game for religion. But I have some thoughts about it. Maybe I'll start another channel for that kind of stuff. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Also, we're not too far away. I think I'm like 110 or 111 subscribers away from 500. And when that happens, I'm going to give away some treasure, actual treasure. So I look forward to that. I don't know. So I put out a video where I was like, if anybody wants stickers, email me. But I haven't, someone commented and, you know, they're like, I want whatever, some stickers. It's at igetthattreasure@gmail.com. So don't forget to put the I in front of that. Send me your address and I'll send out some stuff, stickers, some pins, you know, whatever swag I got. I'm working on getting some more because I like my logo a lot. I've had it for a while. And whether you like me or not, if you're into treasure hunting, how can you not like Get That Treasure as a logo? I think it would look cool on stuff, you know? And I'm about that life. And if you're watching me, you're probably about that life too. I doubt anyone's watching me because they're like, you know, I don't like metal detecting, but I like that guy. If you are, that's great too. I appreciate that. One thing I can guarantee you, you're always going to get me. You'll get Joe, whatever that means. That may be good, that may be bad, I'm not sure, but I'm not going to act fake. I guarantee you some of that. That's why when I hunt, you see me open the hole. I want my digs to be unimpeachable. You see it when I see it. And it's always going to be like that, you know? It's always going to be like that. Now, when I was doing shorts and my little videos, it wasn't always like that because, you know, I'm digging 1,000 holes. I would open something up and you know, if it was something good, you would see it. Sorry about the light, guys. And if it wasn't, you would just never see it. I wouldn't make a video. You'd be like, oh, look, here's a mercury dime or whatever it is. And if you notice on my favorite finds videos, you're going to see those videos. And I got some really cool ones coming up. Those are on Wednesdays. But I just, you know, as far as our community is concerned, when I say our, I mean the metal detecting community is concerned, you know, I want people to know that Joe's straight up. Get that treasure is straight up. There's no tomfoolery. And believe me, there's a lot of tomfoolery in this hobby. I don't understand it. Why would you go and fake a find? I remember the first time I went to a dig stock event and they were like, you know, don't bring in finds and pretend like you found them, and we'll have people searching the internet to see. And I was like, what kind of ridiculousness is that? Why would anyone even do that? You know, this is already such a niche hobby that it's like, if you're doing it to be cool, you're being cool for like not a lot of people. And a lot of those people aren't necessarily cool to begin with. I think I'll do some videos about the culture of metal detecting. So tonight, after this airs, I'll be going to the Lone Star Treasure Hunters Club meet, which I haven't been to since before I lost weight. But there's a whole culture behind this, and those are really good people. And I love being around people who are into this hobby, who love this hobby, and there's legends in that club. Bob Rigdon, he's been detecting for like 40 years. Hell of a detectorist. Anyway, hopefully I'll get a hunt with him. And, you know, you guys, probably don't know who he is. You may know who he is. His channel is Dallas History Through Metal Detecting, I think is the name of it. I'll find it, I'll link it in the description so you can check him out. But he's been doing it a long time. He's a Vietnam veteran. Really good people. But anyway, I know this video is going on a little long and I'm just long-winded about stuff, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be doing this, and I'm happy if you decide to get to know me. And if you don't, well, I'm happy for that too. Just go on and live your life. That's cool. Whatever. Oh, sisters. It's very rare to see like sisters buried like with sharing a tombstone. My dad and his brother share a tombstone, and to me it looks like they were just like a same-sex married couple. And I know my dad, he would laugh at it. I don't know if his brother would, but he would. Anyway, with that, I guess I'm going to probably walk over to White Rhino Coffee and have a cup of coffee and then walk back to the house. But like I said, shoot me a message. I'll send you some stickers. We hit 500 subscribers. I'm going to have an actual treasure giveaway. And by actual treasure, I mean like it'll at least be silver. You know, it'll at least be a piece of treasure. So anyway, have a great weekend. If you go out there and hunt, I hope you get that treasure. And I will see you guys Monday with a hunt video. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, if you did make it this far, let me get a subscription. You need to prescribe. Like, it costs you nothing and it helps me tremendously. And if you don't, that's fine. Thanks for watching anyway. I'll see you guys Monday.